What's going on, guys? Chris here with Forge Through Faith, hanging out in front of Dr. Bandisak's Myokinetic Performance and Recovery spot inside CrossFit Roseland, and we're going to be going over the dumbbell snatch, okay? Dumbbell snatch was introduced into CrossFit a while back. A couple key things to go over when doing it. First thing is, I like to have the dumbbell head perpendicular to my feet. I know a lot of people, when they first start, like to turn it like that. I turn it this way because as you pull, I can mimic a kettlebell swing a little bit closer, or mimic the motion more like a kettlebell swing. So anyways, I sink my butt down. My hand can't touch my thigh because that's a regulation. I drive my feet through the floor, squeeze my butt, punch the dumbbell up, okay? Couple things on this, guys. The motion from the floor to overhead is super simple. We do them in our challenge classes all the time because it's a simple movement. Where people can pick up a lot of time is what you do from above your head. Okay, so one thing I can do is I can bring the dumbbell back down, switch hands on the floor, and then go again. To be completely honest, unless the dumbbell you're using is just way too heavy for you, I don't recommend doing that. Okay, it's not very efficient. It's not as fast as doing it the way I'm about to show you. It also doesn't really conserve energy better than the way I'm about to show you, okay? So, the way I recommend is I drive it up. On the way down, I'm gonna bring the dumbbell down, okay? Due to rules, I have to transfer at eye level or lower. So I'll transfer hands here, touch the dumbbell heads to the floor, drive again, okay? So, how do I make this as efficient and effective as possible? As soon as I drop the dumbbell, come a little bit closer, all right, my hand hits the handle, but I let the dumbbell head slide onto this part of my hand here, okay? Reason being is because if I hold it here and don't let it slide, my grip is gonna be taxed more. I have to have a really strong grip on it here. Here I can keep it nice and loose, okay? So as I transition, I bring it down, I let it slide. That also brings my momentum down. All right, the other thing is I try to think of this from a hips down perspective, as if I'm doing a touch and go snatch with a barbell. So I come from here, on my way down, if I was using the barbell, elbows over hands as fast as possible, set my hips and back appropriately. I want to do the same thing with the dumbbell, okay? So I come down, boom, set my hips and my back, okay? This is important in my estimation because, especially the first time it came out in the open, a lot of people didn't really know what to do, so they end up doing these rounded back snatches. You do 150 of them, and you can't walk the next day. We don't want that. All right, so I transition, touch, drive into the next one. Okay? Transition, touch, drive into the next one. Okay? I try to keep this as long as I possibly can because I can control this and kind of keep it almost at an aerobic pace to not have my muscles or my heart rate skyrocket too much. But as you get tired, another thing you can throw in is I drive, and instead of just letting the dumbbell come down and transitioning, I might bring it to my shoulder and transition there. Bring it to my shoulder, kind of toss it, transition there. Especially if the dumbbell gets heavy. So for me, 65 and up, it's too much for me and too much momentum for me to transition here. So at that weight, I'll snatch, bring it to my shoulder, short little transition there, okay? If you're able to master this, guys, and do it in this way, dumbbell snatches become super easy as compared to other movements, and it'll allow you to stay super efficient throughout it the whole time, all right? Thanks, guys.